Alright, this is a very quick explanation of my robot rig, which I made for my senshortfilm. You can download it on the senshortfilm.com website for free. I've also provided some scripts which are used for keyframing. Like for example, you can keyframe just the eyes or just the head or everything. And these only work if the rig is referenced with this exact namespace. So keep that in mind. Alright, let's start with the rig. We have a move control here, which is the control you want to animate if the robot drives around. So if I set a keyframe here on frame 1 and let's say frame 40, we move him a bit forward, you will now notice that these wheels go a little bit crazy, and that is related to the scene scale. So if your scene is set to centimeters as it is here, these wheels will be a bit fast by default, and that's because scene meter scale is currently on the move control. If we turn this off, so we're telling the rig it's not a meter scale scene, but it's a scale in centimeters, it now will work properly and the wheels will turn. So this is basically just depending on what scene scale you use, so the rig wheel rotation calculates properly. We also have a little offset here, which we can use to offset the rig or the entire robot a bit. We then have a body control here, which can turn the robot and also do this suspension thingy here. These wheel controls work similarly. You can move the wheels individually and also rotate them accordingly to your plans. This is the tail, which he basically mainly uses to keep his balance, but I can imagine cases where you would like to use this as an acting choice. That's also very possible. He has IK hands or arms, better to say, with elbow controls, and on the arms there is a hand control which turns the hand, pretty simple stuff, and some finger controls. And all of these finger controls have an attribute which is called tip. In this case it's the thumb tip, and you can use that to animate the tip of the finger. We have a head, nothing special, with some ears, which are also pretty simple and self-explanatory. We then have this switch here, which says glass, and it's basically used to hide the glass in the viewport, or entirely. It's not just the viewport, it's also in the render. So it's gonna turn red if it's on, and that red's gonna tell you please turn me off if you want to render, because when rendering we want the glass in there. And the reason I put this in here is, first of all, the eyes are a bit harder to see with this see-through Lambert shader. And if we replace the geometry with the high-res version, the glass is not see-through anymore because of the or might not be see-through anymore because of our report settings. I'm often turn this on for performance reasons. So in these cases it's useful to hide the glass just for animating. Make sure if you render this is off. We also have an eye control here. We can make him look in any direction. We have individual controls for the eyes, and it might be a bit hard to see right now. I can turn this off for now. It's a bit hard to see maybe, but these controls move the entire eyes, and we have in here an individual control for the pupil. So if you want to adjust one of the pupils a bit, that's the right control for that. There's also a similar control behind this, which I'm gonna go a bit closer, is used to open and close these iris thingies. They're pretty good for acting, and yeah. We have also lids, upper lids and lower lids. Note that they work like a little sphere around the eyes. And this control here, it's a bit, it's called eye pop. I didn't come up with a better name. It's basically moving the eyes in and out, which is necessary if he blinks and his eyelids would intersect with the glass. So in these cases you can put the eyes a bit deeper in, and you can, as you see, this clips. So yeah, that's what this is for. Alright, we also have a little gear here, which is for manual animation of the little gears inside there. They're also automatically working with the ears, so that's pretty cool too. And also the gears down here, they work of course too. Alright, that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful to you, and I really hope you have a lot of fun animating this rig. Yeah, the link is also in the description, so don't have to search for it. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoy this, and have a great day.